All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Let's talk about Femi Adebayo. Femi Adebayo is he's a popular Nollywood actor in his own rights. He's also the son of Ogabelo, who is the infamous Ogabelo. But he's the actor in Jagun Jagun. I think Jagun Jagun was on Netflix. But while we're talking about Femi Adebayo today, Femi Adebayo has been in the news for the wrong reasons recently about his marital situation. I think he might have been separated from his wife for a while. But anyway, let me read this Tribune article. It says Femi Adebayo's ex-wife breaks silence on Lagos eviction marriage crisis. So she has a store somewhere in Lagos and they came to evict her, and then I guess she's accusing him of, let me guess, financial abuse. Anyway, I'll get back to that. Let me read this. Nollywood actor Femi Adebayo's ex-wife, Omotayo Sanusi, popularly known as Inyo Aladuke, okay, has spoken out amid the ongoing eviction controversy involving a Lagos property and their past marriage. Oh, so it's a past marriage. They've been separated. The reaction followed comments made by a family member, Taiwo Abdul Malik, who defended the actor after Inyo Duke earlier cried out on social media over the shutdown of her business and her eviction from the property. There's a lot of weirdo bloggers that are covering this story, so that's why I'm picking this up directly from Tribune. But it's a marital story, so I figure we should talk about it. So the article says, according to her, the property was bought through a bank loan and the eviction was the result of a bank recovery and foreclosure process, not a deliberate action by Femi Adebayo. Okay, so this is the point where we say, but hey, it's just a foreclosure. No, it's deeper than that. Okay, it's more likely deeper than that. Who collected the loan? Who took who to the bank? Who used their extra leg to get the loan from the bank? Probably when things were still good, or maybe a temporary moment where things were still good. Those are all the nuances that you will have to deal with in real life. I know you are just thinking, oh, illegal in the court. You have to have evidence. You're right about that. But guess what? You have to deal with in an actual marriage and relationship. All the emotional nuances, you have to deal with them. You can pretend all you want. You can try to manipulate the situation. You can try to manipulate the situation all you want. But these are just facts. You can do all that. Maybe you're just a blogger on the internet, so you don't even matter. The people that are inside of this, yeah. I won't go. They will explain.
We go explain because no evidence.
Yeah, it's not going to be as simple. It's not as simple as just your own side of the story either, because the other person is having a different experience. Oh, that doesn't even make any sense. That's what's wrong with these American people with their emotional nonsense. You think? I wonder what's wrong with you that you are dealing with these broken relationships. But let's continue. So it said, responding to the publication, Inyo Aladuke said she never intended to take the matter to social media, but felt compelled to speak after what she described as false narratives about her situation. Everybody always thinks it's a false narrative, right? Because it's not their own side of the story. Everybody feels the same way too. Okay, too. Cancel each other. So now what? Still inside of a funk. Okay. She stated that she had been going through a difficult period and that the truth was gradually coming out. According to her, Femi Adebayo allegedly brought about 20 men to evict her and her family from the Lagos property. An action, she said, drew public attention. She claimed that her aged mother was forced out during the eviction by men carrying guns. Speaking further, I saw doom. But guess who have to deal with the Asodum? Guess who have this PR crisis? Femi Adebayo. That's real. Yeah, that's as real as any evidence or Net Nwoko style receipt you're going to bring to the court. Yeah, he has to deal. This is the mother of his kids. He has to deal with this. I didn't say it's his fault, though. I'm just saying he has to deal with this. Okay. All right. So she wrote, I'm going through a tough time and really didn't want to air it on social media, but here I am. Last year, I was bashed and falsely accused, but thank God for the good people around me who stood by me. Now it seems the tables have turned. What was meant to disgrace me has turned to glory. The lies are falling apart and people are seeing the true character. I can see the desperation, the damage control. What did you expect when you took almost 20 armed men to a public space to evict people? Of course, well, eviction involve sheriff everywhere in the world. So asodum. But again, everybody involved must deal with this asodum. You can call it, but she's lying. Guess what? You have to deal with those lies, unfortunately. So how? Do you have the strategy? Oh, no, I'm just going to debunk it. That's not going to work. You go just explain.
Explain, because no evidence.
And it's a guarantee. There's no amount of explanation that's going to work. Okay? In fact, the more you explain, the worse it gets. Write that down and take it to the bank. My aged mother was thrown out with a gun, knowing fully well she'll be there as she comes around to help me with my child. Who are you to talk to me about God? You don't know God. You only put up with the act. Okay. You always want to silence me by targeting my reputation. I'm done keeping quiet. You can't silence me anymore. The desperation to save your name. You don't care what goes down. I'm not going down with your lies. Everybody is trying to detect what's the lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. You do the same thing with your husband before the thing broke apart, by the way. He said, you're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. He too is like, oh, he too is like, you're a liar. You're a liar. Because he was trying to be quiet at first. Eventually, he busted open. Hopefully, he did not slap you. At that time, he belongs in jail, by the way. It doesn't matter. Oh, should we discuss the trigger? We should discuss the trigger that causes the slap. You're stupid. I'm telling you straight up right now. That's not an offense. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm telling you that you're a fool because you're going to end up in what? In jail. You can't have that conversation. The only conversation you should be having is removing yourself if it looks like it's ever going to become anything like that. You gentlemen cannot afford that. You get your freedom taken away from you. Is that what you want? Because you want to be right. You just want to be right. You want to teach them the triggers so that they can stop triggering you. You think that's your point of leverage? Continue. I'll be here. Continue. You staged a visit to his school on Wednesday after being absent for a whole year, even when your office is just a few minutes. So she's accusing him of so many things. Let me tell you what the lame man will do. The lame person is both men and women. You know what they will do? They will try to explain. Let's debunk. I need to debunk. I can't allow those lies to be going. Bro, the lies are going. Okay? Here's what you didn't know. It can only go so far. But you want to help it? Go and debunk it.
We go explain, because no evidence.
Especially if we're talking about personal relationships. You could just shalaye. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are. I already shared my thoughts in betweens. But let me know what your thoughts are about this story. Also, there's more to the story that I don't know. I'm sure you've been listening to all the weirdo bloggers everywhere. Tell me more in the comments. Tell me more. I don't think anything else more is important for these lessons, but tell me more. Maybe I'm wrong. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified. Let's talk about Remi Njoku. Remi Njoku has some things to tell you guys, and we'll be right back.
This is Ola, Man of Prestige, your favorite relationship and marriage coach. If you enjoyed this, smash that like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it. Be a part of the Prestige family. My wife Lola and I have written 2 powerful books, Get My Marriage Back and Number 1 Red Flag. Yours free at manofprestige.com. For personal coaching, send me a WhatsApp request for consultation to +1 732 305 8577. Stay tuned for more. Your journey to love and prestige starts here.